Hey, can you hear me? Good. Okay. I was having some problems there with the sound. Let me turn this off. Yeah, I got sound. Yeah, and it sounds good. Um, Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are around the world. Welcome to Kilroy's World. Welcome to the menagerie. Yeah, but you know what can I say? It's a messy shop. I'm in my messy shop, and Paul, you have nothing on me. Anyway, I just got to throw that in there. But so, what am I working on today, man? I don't know. I've got some hardware here, and the camera's there, and I keep looking over there, and I should have a monitor right there. No, I should have a monitor up there, and this thing, and that thing, and that thing, and we'll probably go this one, and then that one. I think this one here, I think, is an AS400. I don't know. We'll adjust it here after further introduction by none other than Mohugs. Hello, Mohugs.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes, can hear you well.
Good. Awesome.
At least
I am Mohugs. See the hat? Okay. I am Kilroy's sister, and I'm just here to say hi and to provide guidance when he needs it.
she's got all the muscle here. She's a mod, right? You are a mod, aren't you?
Yes.
Mod. So
I forgot what it was.
I guess let me get started. Speech chat so that because I forgot to turn on. Actually, here's what happened. I went to the movies to the movies. Is it movies or movie?
The movies.
The
I believe
movie.
is the correct vernacular.
Saw one. So what does that make it? The movie.
A
Sing
movie. A movie.
a movie, right?
Yes.
Oh, isn't that beautiful back there? A garbage can.
At least it's not full of garbage. It's full of recyclable wood.
It's got about that much in there. I've been cleaning up. I've been trying to straighten up. I've been trying to clean up. And actually, like I was mentioning to you, I'm able to get the Mustang in here. I'm able to walk all the way around the Mustang. But anyway, I feel crazy because I'm looking over there instead of looking up here. Um, had about an hour. Took photographs of this stuff. Well, and then I realized that I set up the schedule wrong. I set it up for 6 o'clock instead of 6:30, and as it is, I was still 10 minutes late, even though it was. But I kept having problems with the sound and the different cameras and stuff. And I've got three cameras out here now. I don't know which one works. This is the camera from inside. This one I know works, but anyway. So unless you got anything else, Muhugs,
I have nothing.
I'm gonna focus.
I'm your heckle sister today.
I'm gonna focus in on.
See where it says heckle sis? That's me.
Wait. What?
Read my name.
Jack in the shop.
Hey, Jack!
I don't know if it will post, but I will post some comments. Jack in
Thank
the
you.
shop.
Some
Says,
comments?
Hey Jerry.
Oh, Jerry's out there
Read
too.
the
Hi,
HP.
Jerry.
Yeah, guys,
Says,
I'm really
Jack.
running bad today. Anyway, yeah, it does say heckle sis. Okay, back to the dungeon for you. So here's what I got going on, guys. This hold on to your eardrums. You know what? I'm gonna mute out while I do this.
I guess he muted. That's okay. Oh, that's right, because he's moving his camera. That's all right. That's good. That's good.
And it's unmuted now. Yeah, so this is what I've got. I wonder if this door comes off. I think if I go far enough, it does. But actually,
What is
no.
that we're looking at? It's so dusty and delicious.
It is. This is an old. I believe it's an AS400. So let's figure out first of all what this thing is. From the ones I used to work on, this configuration here with this button and stuff, get them turned on, looks like it. Now this thing's got a number on here somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is a type, I hear that noise, a type 720
Sorry.
F50. Let's see. Let's see.
HP says, air compressor to the rescue.
No,
All fans do not overrev when cleaning.
Yeah, air compressor off. That was the moo hugs, the heckle sis, Jerry. All right, let me. If I can put my water up there.
Moo hugs.
Move my cameras over.
Says, welcome everyone.
And guys, I would have worked on these, but I didn't get the order for the next batch of replacements. But I got a lot of capacitors coming in. So I'll definitely be doing a big capacitor change out next time around. Need to get the keyboard down
Moo
here.
hugs. Says, sorry for the noise. I forgot to turn off the sound.
Yeah. Have you gone, sis, to listen to it? It's like somebody's crinkling paper.
Yes, I believe you. I've heard it before. Sorry about that.
I'm looking for a towel here.
That
Anyway,
wasn't me.
No, that was me. All right. So, can you read that number to me?
Type or the other number?
Yeah, the type.
7025 dash
3DHP
F as in Frank
says,
50.
I use an air compressor to clean my PC all the time.
Oh, yeah. I can definitely do that. In fact, but I need to let it charge up because it's been off for a while. So 725-F50?
Yes.
All right, let's see what this is. Yeah. Let me share my screen. Entire screen, and I'm going to share the whole thing here, guys, because that's how it is. I'm not going to share the audio so that we don't get echo, and I'm going to go ahead and put this on as the main scene, and then I'm going to go over here. So here's what came up. I've got a mouse pushing against me. It's got a tail on it. For the 7025F50, okay, it is an IBM. Oh wow, it's a RISC 6000, not an AS400. I haven't worked on the RISC 6000s, but a computer's a computer, right? So let me see if I can find this. Is RetroWeb. Cool. 83 megahertz is the front side bus on this thing. I don't know if it'll even boot. Maximum RAM is 4 gigabytes. This was a server, by the way, or is a server, or was a server. The chips, huh? BIOS. Cool.
Does that chip come with salsa?
Right? Chips and salsa. Ta-da! It's got different ports on it. But let's see if this thing. Let me go back over here. Let me unshare this, I guess. Remove from scene. There we go. All right. Let me see what else we need to do to this thing, because I want to see if it fires up. I mean, I thought I cleaned right there earlier, and I am, because I'm going to be going back and forth. See, I've got this, and look, guys, my trademark. All right, let me get this out of the way. On Twitch, I think I'm going to do some of the little dealies to be. Let's get this out of the way. To be flip-flop. I mean, not flip-flops, but sandals. But anyway, let's see if by chance this thing. What do you guys think? Should I just fire it up? There's no telling.
By
No.
fire up, do you mean actual flames and smoke? Like a
Not
couple
that,
weeks ago?
well, that's always a possibility, but not that type of fire. Should I try to boot it? Should I try to see
That's a good idea.
if this will even post? Will we even get
3 DHP.
Will we even get anything?
Says, clean first.
Clean first.
3 DHP.
Jerry!
Says, blow it out.
Let me see how I can do this.
Or just
Right.
blow it up.
Let me, sis, can you, I gotta fire up the compressor. It's gonna take a while.
What do you need me to do?
Keep them entertained.
Oh, I can do that. All right. Look. Sure.
All right. Tell them all about you. I'm gonna do that in the meantime.
Okay, he's going to mute. So, welcome to Kilroy's world. Right now, he is making a lot of noise. I think you should show us what you're doing while you're doing that. I could speak while you're showing. And this is Burke, our little resident meower. Oh, it's my channel, my choice. Okay, thank you, Gary.
No, I definitely wanna blow it out. How does compressor sound?
What? Not too bad.
Okay.
Why don't you enlarge the compressor and
No,
minimize
I don't have a camera back to the compressor. The
No, but
compressor-
what you can't. No, but what doesn't the hose reach the computer?
Hold on.
Jack in the shop. Says, pretend it is an old Nintendo game and blow it out.
Yeah.
I want to make you small again, sis. Just for that, human
Yes.
or bovine.
There you go.
There we go.
There you
Hey,
go.
look, guys, there's a hose, but I'm missing the tip. So
Can't you put your finger over it like it's a spigot on the?
Negative. Oh. Oh.
So while he's doing that, I go back to work next week. Let me tell you, I'm a little excited. Yeah.
All right. Look what I got. Okay. Let me get something to wear,
PPE.
like a mask, and I even got some eyewear too.
Very good. You don't want to end up like the heckle sis. So if I was able to point, I need to get a thing so he can, like a virtual pointer. Yes, definitely. So if you make me, like, if you send me the link to the channel as the moderator in EVMux, I can do that.
No, there might be a widget. Google widget EVMux pointer.
Yes, that would be awesome.
All right. Jerry made an excellent suggestion, and that's why I'm doing it, because he's right. Just dust it out, clean it up a little bit. Trying to get this light out of the way.
Maybe you should bring back your camera a little bit. We want to see everything that happens. Yeah, there. Yeah, that's good. A little bit more in. Yeah, that's
Actually,
loud.
that cleaned up pretty well so far. I can't hold the fans, what little fans they have.
Close your side.
Yeah.
Jack
Look at all the stuff coming out of the side.
What? figure, guys, at least we can tear it apart. And there's two, well, there's actually one more over there. I want to take this cover off, but it doesn't come off. It's part of the shell. Yeah, see, it's riveted. It's riveted all the way down.
That's quality workmanship right there.
No, it's riveted here. Here, there, yeah.
Nice. It's much better. Still some dust.
It is a lot better. So, this thing's got a couple of ports in the back for
Jack in the shop.
for SCSI probably.
Get the PS here.
Can I even get in there? I gotta take it apart. There. Man, this thing's got. All right, guys. This is the what people calls the spark and smoke section of the screen. Let me get some power.
This is what I signed up for.
Oh, I guess I lost the light. No, I didn't lose the light. It's still here. No, yeah, I lost the light. Okay, so let me give myself some cable. Let me go get a power cable.
Read the HP. Says, NAS a supercomputer from years ago.
Yeah, it's a RISC 6000. It's an IBM RS 6000. From let's see, do I see any years on this? I don't see motherboards, ID, home. Are they going to take me back to anything? Nope. Drivers, documentation, logs, logs. No, it doesn't. It doesn't say anything.
Pacros 81 says, at 3D HP-S400 was used by tons of companies. My last job at Hydrol, they still use it, but they emulate it now on a cheap Dell. Lambda Delta.
Right?
Says, will what boot?
No, it won't boot. It won't boot. I know it won't. It can't boot. I don't have any hard drives. But hey, guys, you're just in time, okay? Just in time to see me plug it in. Like I said, this is a RISC 6000, a RS 6000. I might be calling it wrong, but it is what it is. All I want to do is see lights on it. All right. All right. There it is.
3DHP says moo. Moo hugs. Says
Since this is the
tap.
business end, here we go. Let's see what happens here. Oh, I can't see the.
You want to pull the camera back a little bit so we can see more?
Well, but this is what we want to see here.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Go for
All right,
it.
here we go.
In the shop
Here we go.
says
Power.
pop.
Yes.
Jack in the shop says
Look at that.
smoke.
Green light there. Oh, look. I'm getting an error code. That's a good thing. It's going through whatever cycles. That says okay.
Moo hugs says hot.
So something's going on. You know, unfortunately, I worked on AS400s, and I thought this was an AS400. And I got a blinking green light, and the display says okay. What does that mean? There's no hard drives.
Hawkrose81 says
Do you know?
get past post-its wanting a boot disk.
Oh,
Jack in the shop
it's wanting a boot disk.
says no fans running.
Nope, no fans running. Correct, no fans running. Yeah, that should have started right up. Yeah, no fans running. Power supply light is green in here. On the servers that I've worked on, when you power them up, it goes into afterburner jet mode. You know, all the fans go to high.
Moo hugs says welcome.
Yeah, I think this is better than what I expected, to be honest. Let's look at this. Let's look at. So I'm going to take a shot real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and unplug it. There's a fan on the power supply going. No. Does it even have a fan on the power supply? All right. Well, let me pull the power. Well, I guess that's a yes. It booted, it posted. Actually, it posted, it didn't boot, right? But what concerns me is, yeah, no fans are running on it. Like I said, I'm not very familiar at all with the RS 6000. I don't even think I got trained when I worked for IBM on the RISC 6000. I don't know. I got trained on P5s, 6s, 7s, and I's also. But I don't specifically remember this server itself. The AS400s that I did work on were out in the boondocks here in the area, and I remember them having rated 8 gigabyte hard drives, and that was the Department of Agriculture. But well, anyway, this one's. I'm going to put this back on. Probably should. Is it little magnets right here? Maybe not. Let me clean this off a little bit before I set it back on. I don't know why. See, I'm really tempted to just strip it, but I really can't use it per se. Maybe this would be an eBay thing. They can strip the parts, but I don't know what's good or what's bad per se, or I don't know. might be another project for another day. But wait, there's more. Let's see, how can I do this? Yeah, let's move this thing aside. All right. Oh yeah, and this is part of it, guys. Let me show you this. I can't see it because there we go. So this is part of it. Of course, upside down part of it. It shows. Let me see. Are we showing it? Yeah. Hang on to your ears. Is that as bad as yours, sis?
No,
No. Okay.
that's much quieter.
Okay. Good. All right. So it shows fans connected here and here. I'll go double check, and fans connected here and here. So these connectors are these small connectors here and there. Bring it back, I guess. I didn't even think about looking at that.
Instructions. We don't need to look at the instructions.
Right? I can't see. I can't see. Right here, and here, and here, and here. And they're connected. So the voltage isn't coming out of them, probably because of the motherboard. There is right here a battery, and I happen to think I might have one. Let me get something to pop it out. There we go. And man, it is hard sitting or standing next to this thing that low. All right, let me see if I can pop this out. There we go. Of course, I almost dropped it into the power supply, but this thing is a CR 2032, and that connection there looks pretty good. Let me get another one of these and see if that might be part of our issue, maybe. Not that I want to see anything else.
Doesn't that usually like keep the date?
Oh yeah.
What else would it be used for?
Uh-oh. We got 20. These are 2025s. These are 2032s. They're both 3 volts. The one that came out of there is thicker.
Acros81 says, yes, it normally dead batter would have thrown a code on post.
Well,
Jack in the shop
we're going to change
says,
it.
all the BIOS info.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Get something to cut this with, and get a 2025 out since I don't have a 2032. I think the 2025 is thinner. I don't know if it'll make the proper contact, but we're about to try. You can hear me, right?
Bull Hugs says, Ty Crows and Jack for the info.
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you.
Definitely. Hey, my stream is definitely I want
Jack
you,
in the shop
I want you to talk.
says, if there was a BIOS password, that is how you reset it.
Well, I don't.
Taking out the battery?
Yeah. And sometimes you have to put on PCs. There's 2 pins that you actually short out, and you recycle it. Turn it off, turn it back on. I don't know.
Rose 81
I don't know if this is gonna.
says, yepper. Jack in the shop says, yup.
Well, I'm hoping that it makes contact. If I put my finger there and turn it on, negative. We'll try it like that. See if that makes any difference. I might get maybe I don't know what I would get, a shim of some kind.
Maybe a piece of tape?
Watch your ears again. No, it needs to make contact.
Well, yeah, you can push it in with a piece of tape, like holding it.
Oh,
No.
I understand. Yeah, we could. Let's try this first and see what happens, and then go from there. At least we know it is powering you. All right. Fire in the hole. E000. Oh yeah. E021. I wasn't getting these postcodes earlier, guys, or error codes, but I think it's both. So E021, and there was another one. E021. Anyway, I'm looking up error codes. Ooh, that says door.
Jack in the shop says, I just sold another set of 3D printed CNC clamps on ETSA.
Hey, congrats. All right. Let me share the screen. And AW Crows 81. Is this the same Crows that I know from the Discord? Just curious. I think I know. Oh, what about Black Apothic? Black Apothic? I want to say Black Apothic, but it's Apothic. Welcome either way, guys.
Rose 81 says, I go by Gray on IBM Discord.
Okay. Gray. Let's see. Gray. I guess I don't know Chrono Crest. But anyway, welcome. Hey, that says okay now. Why does that say okay?
It should say groovy.
Right? But it is. It's going through different sections as it's posting.
Says, tut.
You're very welcome. So I'm going to have to do a little research on this, guys. We'll see. That little blinking light means something. The fact that the fans aren't coming, and it may be a total waste. But anyway, maybe it'll be, a video. Like I've been able to do videos on all the stuff I've talked about. All right, it was worth a try.
What year is this from?
I don't know. Oh, it's probably 2000, late 1990s maybe.
Somewhere there should be some piece of plastic or label that says.
There's all sorts of documentation out there. It's just going to
No. On your machine there should be some sticker on there somewhere that has the date.
Okay, well, yeah, maybe if I look at chips like on the Commodore stuff, they date the chips. Let's do that. Let me go back to. Oh, I never did pull it away or share the screen. Let's see, sis.
Macros81 says, if you need a disk drive for it, look up an ultra-wide ST37345 GB in SCA or 68-pin wide depending on what it needs.
Yeah, what I have might be too big. 3 gig, you say? I thought I could grab a hard drive real quick. Oh, I guess I have.
Macros81 says, you can get the old ultra-wide from 8 GB up to 300, I think.
Well, I'm not gonna put one on there right now, but I might have one. So 3 gigs. Yeah, I'll definitely have to look to see what it needs. I'm just thinking, do I have a 73 gigabyte? You said I thought you said 3. I thought I had. Oh yeah, they're right there. But I can't.
Macros81. Yes, it's a 73 GB disk. It translates to 68 GB usable.
Yeah, this is a 160 that I've got here. That's a 68 pin, isn't it?
Are we going to count it?
Well, but you can usually tell by the connector. I think that's 68. I don't remember. Yeah, this thing's 160. SCSI, SCSA2 LED. It's an Ultra 160 too.
Says that is SCA80. Macros81.
Yeah, this is an SCA.
Says you need a bridge adapter for 68.
Yes, you're right. All right. Either way, there might be some other ones laying around. I say laying around on some of these other servers that haven't run. All right. So I know what this is. Let me write this down. What actually took place, so I don't forget. So. All right, I'm gonna look to see what those postcodes are again. That might be normal where it's in the in the boot process. But I want to see them again. I'm gonna write them down so that when I'm enjoying myself reading, but the no fans is what. Okay, so we got E000. I think those are places. See how it went from 032 to 021, and then it went to OK, which might be the proper post sequence for it. I don't know, but the blinking light in the upper right hand corner or left hand corner. When I go to look at them, I'll try to figure out what these lights are. I think what I need to do is just try to get a manual online. I'm just getting some tape so I can tape this puppy on. And I'm using tape because if I, like I have in the past, if I put a sticky note on there and I don't put any tape, the sticky note ends up, dying on us. All right, I wonder if I reset it, what it does. There's reset. I guess that's reset. It didn't do much, did it? I guess it must not be hitting anything back there, huh? Or disconnected. I don't know. And there's a speaker there, but there was no noise, right? So let's just turn it off. Oh,
Beep.
guys, check it out. We have power, or we have fans now. Oh, I bet that was saying it was in standby. And now I don't know if this is the air code, because on the AS400 it's a lot like this. Okay, so it ended with an EOBF error. Nope. It came back up. It's still booting. It's looking, yeah. Why does it sound like a hard drive? No, that's that fan. Yeah. I think that's the fan. I don't know if it's, oh wait.
Watch out
Yeah.
for the wasp nest.
Right? No, so did that post? It's at E183, E103, no, EB3, E1B3, E1B6. And it's going through BIOS, I think, and checking different subsystems and this and that. I think that's what it's doing. Excuse me. E1 Delta Baker, E1 5F, EOAO. Unless those are all error codes, but I don't think so. I think those are post codes. Basically, the place where it posts. These things, if I remember correctly, weren't the fastest posters in the world, or at least the AS400 version of it. Wow. I really was very pessimistic about it booting.
Hugs says, from Google, in general, the E1B3 error code often points to problems related to storage or disk operations.
Yeah, it's not finding it. Yeah. E1 Baker Delta. It's weird. I went ahead and hit the button again, but it was in standby, and I think that's what that flashing
Jack in
light
the
is.
shop says it has a big storage problem.
Yeah, right. But seriously, I'm pretty certain that the counting up is normal. Can we get closer in on that? Maybe just for photo. E1 Delta Charlie. Yeah. Let's slide down. Does that look okay?
Yes.
E1 DC. Hey Siri, on an RS 6000, what is an E1 FB code?
Okay, I found this on the web for on an RS 6000 ESP1 FB code. Check it out.
Signals can you see status or service mode, service guide? Yeah, I'm going to definitely. Oh, this is from IBM.com. It's a 43P series. Did I just hear a beep?
You did.
Yes. It's alive! It's alive! You know, guys, I started posting on Discords, and I never did finish. Yeah, the whole day's been really, really squirrely. Went and saw Fantastic Four. That was a good movie. Yep, yep. Really, and at the end there was a little twist, which we'll just leave at that. Um, you know how they tie one movie into another, etc. That type of thing. Um, it was good. It was good.
Jack in the shop says, now install Windows Server 2025.
I don't think the RS6000 would. I don't even know what is it. A Motorola chip? Wait, is it an IBM chip? No, it's a P5. Yes, yes, it's an IBM chip.
So this is something that John Teeter will come back and want.
No, he wanted what, a 5150?
Yeah, I think so.
RS6000 error codes.
It's a good question.
See, I'm looking for the
Tronixter speaker
three digit
says,
display.
will it run DOS?
Really? I doubt it. I really do. It runs. Oh crud! I can't remember what Unix. Guys, it's been like 10 years. I can't even remember the actual list, but I know it's Unix, and I think it's RISC 6000. Yeah, that it runs. RS 6000.
Buckrose 81 says, if it's a RISC 6000,
Yeah.
there is a bunch of Unix and Linux that it'll run.
Yeah, it's originally it's Unix. I'm sorry, it is Unix. Lost my mouse. You know, that might be something. Yeah. No, that doesn't look like it.
Tronixter speaker says, I just got here by the way.
Well, welcome, welcome. Where did you come from? And I asked that in a loving way. I'm not trying to give you because there's a couple of viewers that I haven't ever heard of. That welcome, guys. Definitely love it.
Mohans says, welcome Tronixter.
So to give you a quick rundown, okay, we took and blew it out because it was pretty dirty, right? Blew it out, and then because I'm not familiar with the RISC system, I powered it on, and we got a code and a blinking light. Well, because there's no
Mohans says, I was slow to welcome you. I
because
was watching the middle school alarm video.
the
LOL.
this light was blinking. Well, I guess that it's in standby. So I started messing with the reset, what I think is a reset, which is that yellow button, right? And then I went ahead and opened this back up again and pressed it, and it fired up.
Tronixter speaker
We didn't have.
says, I saw this stream my YouTube homepage. I watch a lot of old PC stuff.
Well, cool. This is not PC, but yet I have done some PCs and stuff. And but anyway, okay, that is a lot more positive than what I thought. Oh wait, another beep.
James Snull says, do you have a Twinax terminal for it? Tronixter
No,
speaker
no, I don't.
says, computer I meant.
No, I don't.
Tronixter speaker
Here.
says, computer asterisk.
let me power this thing down. And I'm assuming there's no hard drive in here.
Says, welcome, James.
Will that restart it now? I mean, it's not like there's a hard drive and we're going to mess stuff up. There we go. Yeah. Now it's in standby, right? There we go. Now it's in standby.
Tronixter speaker says, I have an IBM Aptiva from 1995 that has Windows 98.
Look at this, though. Look at this. Right there. Is not that a VGA port? I'll have to, and it does say video right there, so that's my assumption.
I have those on the old computers at school.
Well, yeah. So this thing back here has got two SCSI cards. It has a network card right here also.
Tronixter speaker says, it looks like VGA.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Serial. Here's a PS2 mouse.
We can't see. Bring your camera up. Thank you.
PS2 mouse and keyboard. Here's
And
more.
the funny thing is, you have all those peripherals, don't you?
Yeah. The VGA. Am I tempted to put a VGA monitor on this thing?
Are you?
And I'm really thinking and going, I would rather mess up an LCD than a CRT.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But I mean, that's, yeah. And I do have one. I'm going to go over there. I'm drinking a little water, and I'm going to go over there and plug this thing in and see what else. And I do have, I want to say it's a compact Presario that we can fire up. Sitting over here also, that, I dropped a bandsaw on it, and it broke the whole front cover. It makes me so mad. Yeah, so if it's your first time here, Retro Fridays is what I do on Fridays, and I've done Commodore 64s.
Tronixter speaker says, my Aptiva came with a weird 9-pin IBM CRT that I don't know how to use, so it sits in my closet and I use a VGA LCD.
Yeah, there you
Jack
go.
in the shop says, can't remember the last time I saw DB9 on an MOBO. Much less 3.
Yeah. I do have some PCs that have CGA, and maybe that's what the 9-pin is. It's a CGA maybe of some kind. Maybe, green monitor, green phosphor. I think you were talking about a monitor that has coaxial inputs to it. I think that's what you were saying, but apparently this one just uses regular VGA. What the heck? Let me go find a VGA.
So what's a MOBO, Jack?
Motherboard.
So there's 3 on here? Really? I like that, the MOBO.
Several Retro Fridays back, I was playing around with video cards. Anyway, I went and scrounged up some more video cards from storage. But here's
Tronixter speaker.
Here's CGA.
The model is an IBM 14R28.
With, it's got a bad chip or bad altogether. I don't know the condition of this board, but look how big video cards were back in the day. This one's bad. I'm pretty certain it is. And I guess that's just a regular Hercules black and white. But anyway, the reason I'm doing this is
Tronixter speaker says, I have some big cards too. Jack in the shop says, ISA. LOL.
Yes, and that's regular ISA.
Is anyone gonna make the joke? I love big boards, and I cannot lie.
Oh, you just did. Oh. Oh my God. Do we have to go there? Move?
We did. Sorry.
Do we have to go there? All right.
Like all this technical talk is like way beyond my field of expertise
Well,
because
some of it is theater of the mind.
it's all theater of the mind for me.
All right. Oh, I do have a cable here. Yes, guys, we're closer to seeing if we blow up this LCD.
Tronixter speaker says, I have an IBM M-Wave sound card that I think is dead because I could not get it to work.
Yeah, drivers, or maybe it is mechanical electronic failure. I probably have a lot of stuff that's bad. And seriously, honestly, I thought this RISC was going to be bad. I honestly and truly thought that. I was thinking, well, I'll just piece it apart and get rid of it. All right. So let's do this. Well, you know what the computer looks like, right? I mean, that's not. Let's see. Let me go. Trying to get past. Trying to get my camera past. Okay, I'll just shut it down because I want to place it to where we can get to it. All right, let's move this up here.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the only way right now that I've got to do this. Turn this camera off. All right. I need power over there.
Can you make my icon smaller, my whole screen deal? No.
No, that's as small as it goes, I think.
Well, just get rid of me.
Why?
Because I want to see the whole screen. I'm like that OCD about the whole screen. Thank you.
If as you wish.
Tronixter speaker
Thank you.
says,
I know they can't hear me now, right?
Well, if you get, I have yet to play Doom, even though I've been working on getting a 486 up and running. The vintage stuff. I mean, I can run it, on my PC. I can emulate it, whatever, but but that seems to be the benchmark, right? All right, let me plug both of these in. All right. I'm rolling this thing over, plugging my video cable in. I'll give the blow test on the port. All right, here we go. Now I know we're going to probably get some
Jack
type
in the
of.
shop says, I am playing lasers tonight.
Oh,
Just finished an acrylic LED sign. Now working on a coated stainless tumbler.
yeah, spit.
Who hugs? Says,
All right, guys,
spit.
here we go. I wish I could show you both the code and stuff. Let me see. Can I do that? Is that going to be possible? Nah, you can't see the numbers anyway. All right, let's just stay focused here. All right, powering it up.
Fire the laser.
I don't know if you can hear the fans, but yes, they did kick in. The no output yet. It is plugged in. Yep. Yeah, it hasn't kicked the monitor.
Jack in the
Yeah.
shop says, lasers.
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 Yeah, on Sunday's stream, my laser stream, we're going to try to finish up the Atlantis space shuttle, and I took some of the wood and converted it to 3D printed, designed the tips on both of the external.
Rose 81 says, sharks with frickin' laser beams.
Right, exactly. I did the tips, the nose cones of the external tank of the orbiter, and the two boosters. And I'm gonna do the back parts of the boosters. Oh, look at there! Look at there! We got light!
Tronixter speaker says, how much do you think Windows is worth? Just wait one moment before you answer. Hugs says, nice.
Yes.
Oh,
Tronixter
look at
speaker,
that. It's up and running. Nice.
$99, that's it.
Well, yeah, but it usually comes with a license.
But you can drive without a license.
Oh yeah, you can. Oh wow, 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 wow. So this says press 2 to select this console, and I think it's saying where are your hard drives, dummy? Right there.
Jack in the shop
That just went off. Oh
says, did you grab a PS2 keyboard?
no, of course not. I didn't think it was gonna work. Jeez. Oh, I just heard it beep. Yeah, I want to shut this thing down. Let me go get a PS2 keyboard and a PS2 mouse. You guys let me know if Doom starts playing on this thing. I gotta stop second guessing myself.
Tronixter speaker says, I have a PS2 keyboard but I can't give it to you through the screen.
Right?
Hugs
Well, I've got one.
says, if he faints from excitement, don't worry,
I got
I
one
know
or
his
two.
address.
I got one or two, but I'm not putting my hands on it yet.
Tronixter speaker says, wait what? Jack in the shop says, Wolfenstein 3D just came up.
What? Ah! So I wonder.
Hugs says, great game.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, guys, I will be getting more organized as time goes on. I'm kind of slowly but surely getting my keyboards in order. I can't put my fingers on a PS2 keyboard, but there's a PS2 mouse. First of all, let me shut this thing down again.
I think there was one on the other side where the other side of the workshop is at, where I sat last time.
Tronixter speaker says, also my IBM Aptiva still uses the original Quantum 1.1 gig HDD.
Actually, I have a ton of keyboards. I just don't know where they're at. Maybe they're in this box that I...
There's a box.
Go. Oh,
Watch out for the spiders.
oh, got it. Maybe I need to put a label on it that says keyboards.
You did put a label on it. What happened to the label?
I don't know. I got a Sharpie.
Yeah, use that.
Okay, good. That makes me feel better. Uh-oh, I lost it. No, here it is. God, this thing's filthy, too. You know, I think this is the only PS2 keyboard that I have. Also, was from my HP. That I still have from the HP. Okay, that'll be good enough. All right, here we go. There's the keyboard. And for those that don't know, that's a PS2 connector. Actually, that's USB to PS2. I was going to see if that would work, but here's the keyboard right here.
Jack in the
The
shop
keyboard is purple.
says, crap, I picked up the tumbler. I should have ran one more pass.
Oh,
It is just a little light on the very edges.
don't you hate that?
I think it will work.
There's the mouse. You know how I remember which is which? How do you guys remember? Do you have any way of trying to remember which one is the mouse, which one is the keyboard? And when this is hanging underneath, behind the computer like this, and you go, oh, which is which, right? Check it out, guys. The mouse is green. Remember it this way. Mice eat cheese, and cheese turns green.
Jack in the shop
That's how you remember this is the mouse.
says, look at the other end of the wire.
Well, yeah, but
LOL.
when you're up underneath.
Tronixter speaker says, I just plug it in until it works.
Well, right. And by the
Jack
way,
in the shop
you're not supposed to plug.
says, there is a mouse image on some of them.
Yeah, right. There is.
Bugs
There is.
says, LOL.
But not this one. Not this one. The only thing this has got on here is a little keyway or whatever, and this one does have a keyboard though, so that would save it. But I just have learned it that way. Mice eat cheese, and cheese turns green. Anyway, all right. If you want a refund from your admission fee, we can arrange that. Nothing from nothing is nothing. All right, I need a little light back here, so let me take my phone. Huh?
Mohugs says, check is in the email.
Right? All right. Let me cancel lists. Cancel. People been wanting me to. They've been trying to reach me for over the past few days for some type of loans. Let's see. I'm trying to turn my phone on so that I can see which one's which. All right. Okay. I'm just totally by myself. By myself. Besides myself. All right, here we go. I'm going to power this on. And of course, it's doing its usual thing with the numbers,
Is the screen plugged in and is it on?
Yes, yes, it is. Yeah. Remember, it came up. I haven't touched anything on the screen. It came up last time. Boom. Surprise. Lucy, I'm home. All right. I expect it at any moment to pop up. It did take it a while. And that's one of the things with these, because these were servers, and they ran Well, they ran a lot of stuff. I think there was one of those. In fact, I don't know if this is it, but there was an RS 6000 up at
Jack in the shop
on campus.
says, oh well, this tumbler is complete garbage.
Oh,
No matter how you try to screw on the lip, it does not line up with the handle.
oh, come on. Ah, there we go. I turned my back for a second, and it says press 2 to select this console. So I just pressed 2. That reacted. Ooh. Copyright 1997. Copyright Apple computer 94, 96. You guys see that?
Wow. IBM and Apple.
Well, it says it's starting software, but there's no hard drive that I know of
Jack in the shop
in here.
says, the good old days.
Yes, because the drive array is totally empty. The back plane is totally empty. Wow. Wow. I'm like aghast.
I like that pictorial they have on there. They got like what, the Sydney Opera House. I don't know, some other iconic places around the world. Or is
Well,
it just my
I'm
imagination?
glad you know what they are.
I don't know, I'm making it up.
Okay, good. Because I'm like going, how the heck?
Jack in the shop says, you know there was a PC Mac combo at one time.
Yes.
It would dual boot Apple or MS.
Yes, I had a PowerBook, a MacBook. I'm sorry, it was a MacBook Pro, and I dual booted because it had an Intel processor. I dual booted. I can't remember which version of, of Apple, but it was, I want to say, Windows 2000 that I would boot into. It was back around 2007. And the reason I know exactly the time period is because I got into an accident and I got T-boned right down the street. And did that go into screen save? And it screwed up my MacBook. Okay, so we have no video now. Oh well. It's at E320. That's interesting how the video signal went away. E1, E2. It goes through the list of different things or different, I guess, locations that it's doing and stuff. And each one of those codes means I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. I'm just wondering why we lost video though. Is it screen save? No. Mouse. Well, what do you know? What do you know? Unfortunately, I don't know more about it. Oh, it came back. E1, F1. Now it flashed a bunch of things there. I don't know what they were, but I think it's just in a loop trying to start the software.
Now, on the left side, I can't see what it says because your little icon that says Office is covering it and the numbers are popping up and it's counting
Yes.
up. What does it say?
Yeah,
There
it
we
says
go. Oh, this is boot.
boot 5 equals 4. Is it? I think it's a boot 5. No, boot S.
Yes.
Boot P S equals 4.
It got up to 10, and I think that's when you lost the signal.
Yeah, boot P 5 S equals 5, 6, 7. Eight.
Jack in the shop says, It was a Macintosh computer with a second processor
8.
card that included a full
Oh,
Intel 486
okay.
DX2 PC on a card.
Oh, I got you, but yeah. 8. But they did, I think they were doing the Motorola 6800s, and then they stepped back to Intel, and then they went back again to, I don't know what they're using right now. I just don't know. For some reason, I want to say ARM, but I don't think that's right. I think they went back to the 68s or better, probably. There's 9. Boot PS equals 9. There's 10. It refreshed the screen with pink. And did I start it back up, or did it come back by itself? I don't remember. There was up here a yellow or an orange triangle with a code also. That might mean something. And yeah, it did restart by itself, didn't it? Let's see if we can let it go past one more time. See if I can get a screenshot of that screen, which I think is what I started to do.
Well, it's already screenshotted on your video.
Yeah, I guess it is. I guess I could just go back to that. Well, anyway. Okay, so do we look at another one? This time.
I'm going to call it night, quits,
Okay.
whatever. I have a busy day tomorrow, so I will leave you and your friends and have fun.
I think we've done it.
No need to. What?
Go ahead.
I'm just going to go. No need to look at me. So
Right.
I'll see you guys next week. Or no, I'll see you guys on Sunday.
All right. Sunday,
Goodbye.
2 p.m. Central, we're going to be working on the Atlantis Space Shuttle.
All right. I'll see you guys then.
All right. Yeah, there it is right there. Yeah. All right. So I am going to take a photo because it's there. There's no sense in. Yeah. And I guess that's it, guys. I'm totally pleased with this. Next Friday, we're gonna, let me flip this around. Let me get the power off here. Let me turn this thing off. I'll do a little research on this, but I am gonna set it back on the shelf instead of trashing it. Yeah, I was gonna take it apart if it didn't run, and it runs more than what I want to part with it, at least right now. Part with. Let's see here. Cable.
Says, good night folks.
Good night,
See you
Mohawks.
all on this Sunday 2 p.m. Central.
Yes,
Ciao.
that right there is hopefully what I'll work on next Friday.
Hugs. Says, enjoy the rest of Kilroy's IBM 6000 stream. Laughing face.
I'll be, well, it's a done deal. I'll be replacing more capacitors. We worked on it a little bit last time, and anyway, that's what we're going to do next time. I don't have the capacitors, or else we'd be working
Stop
on
Rush
this
for
thing.
Canada.
Hey, Greg.
Says, GN Moo.
I replaced this one here, and I need to replace a lot more, but anyway, like I said, I've got more capacitors to order. That's going to be next Friday. Something happened. Not sure what happened. I guess I hit. I'm in studio mode. What? Oh, no, never mind. All right. With that, hey, hello, Greg. Welcome to the menagerie. I'm just getting ready to shut it down. I don't know how much of it you saw.
Says, hello Greg. GN. Jack in the shop. Says, I think the radio will work by next stream.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think we have less of a chance of this thing running by next stream. But anyway, that looks like that's it, guys. I'm gonna let's see. Is there? You know what? I'm gonna stop sharing. Let me do. Oh, I know what happened. Let me go over to Twitch.
Will Hugs says, good use of the pencil.
Right? I'm looking for something over here on Twitch.
Jack in the shop says, Klondike is live.
Hello, Storm V Shadow. Oh, is he? I'm going to have to shut it down and go check him out. But anyway, all right, guys. I'm just going to shut it down and see you guys either Sunday at 2 p.m. for the creative stream or next Friday for retro episode 21. Yeah. Anyway, with that, guys, live long and prosper. And remember, no matter what you do it just for fun. Thank you guys so much for being here. Those that are first timers.
Jack in the shop
and those that have been
says, see ya.
See you, Jack.
Tronixter speaker says, I subscribed.
Thank you. I've been trying to do 6:30.
Live long prosper.
6:30 on Friday.
Snow Crusher Canada.
And like I said, the 2 p.m.
Later.
There's 20 technical retro Fridays, and like I said, I think I started with the was it the Commodore 64 or the VIC 20? I think it was the VIC 20. But go back and watch them. Go back and give them a like. Anyway, you guys have a great one. See you Sunday. Ciao.